Even when you're feeling your worst, you can accomplish goals and break records with the right mindset. It was days away from powerlifting competition, and I was feeling the best. I just finished my last workout before a few days of rest, and I was confident in all of my lifts, squat, bench, and deadlift. A day or two later, I started developing these terrible body aches and cramps. I knew exactly what was happening. I was getting sick. When I get sick, it affects me very physically. So I was very worried. So I started trying to alleviate the body aches and pains and taking a ton of ibuprofen, a ton of vitamin C, hoping it would clear up before the competition. Unfortunately, before I knew it, I was on my way to the facility holding the competition, and I wasn't feeling any better. I just had one night in a hotel before my competition the very next morning. So I used that time to stretch, roll out, and try and prepare my body the best I could for the competition the next day. I called my dad, told him, hey, I'm worried about this, this, and this. Not feeling too good before this competition. My body's feeling like trash. And I was worried about the weight that I'd have to lift the next day. And he told me that there was nothing I could do to prepare myself physically, that it would just be a mental game at that point, you know, and that I would just have to lift the weight, use my mind, figure it. The issue would be mind over matter. So, come meet day, I'm warming up for my first lift. I knew it would be my best lift, the squat. So when I got up to there, I worried less about my form because I knew my form was down. I just worried about my mindset going into it. I worried about mind over matter, right? I knew that I was in pain. I knew that I was hurting, but I knew that I just had to get the bar up. That's what I told myself as I was squatting there. Just get it up. That's all I said. Just push just a little more, just a little more. And the pain just kind of went away on its own. By the end of the lift, I didn't even know what weight was on the bar. I was just worried about pushing the bar up. Before I knew it, I beat my own personal record and tied the national record for my weight class, 410 pounds. I'd completely forgotten I was sick. I was just filled with adrenaline and excitement. The rest of the meet went extremely well. I PR'd on both of my other lifts. And that's when I just realized, shoot, it's all about your mindset. It's not about the physicality or how it doesn't matter how you feel because you're never going to feel 100%. It's always just about what you put into it with your mental aspect. So I walked away from my best meet with confidence and inspiration to perform even better on the next one, utilizing this newfound ability of mind over matter. And that's the end of it.